We need some more Gloria back in this. Hey everyone, welcome to Princess Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here with more Big City Greens. We are here with episode 13, and yeah, like I said in the cold open, we need Gloria back because these past couple episodes, episodes 11 and 12, have been not bad, just kind of eh. And it's interesting that both episodes have not featured Gloria at all. Episode 10 had Gloria. It was our first episode back after the long break. And it was fantastic. I mean, it even made me cry. But then we have two episodes that are just don't do it for me as much. And because of that, it's just, I know it's most likely just coincidence that Gloria's not there, but it is a funny coincidence to think about. So I don't know exactly what's gonna happen and all, but I want to start by like apologizing for the lighting and all. It's a bit overcast outside. I don't feel like it's dark enough to really need my ring light right now, but it might get to that point. We'll see. For the time being, though, we are just going to keep this short. I'm getting a later start today than I wanted to. So, this and probably my adventures with Superman, probably not going to have huge pre-thought sections. Just keep it short and simple, to the point, all that jazz. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes. We'll hope for the best. And before we get this started, as usual, I do want to real quick remind you that we have a lot of great content to check out on the channel. Every Monday through Friday, we have a plethora of awesome series reactions. And on Monday specifically, we have YouTube or YouTube adjacent reactions, shorts, specials, mini series that just don't have a lot of episodes, or even, just YouTube videos. Anything that really doesn't fit into the normal series or movie reaction slots goes here. And speaking of movie reactions, we have those every Saturday and Sunday, usually. And I say usually because next week's going to be a special. If you're watching this when it comes out, at least. Next week is going to be a special Zatoichi movie week. Monday through Friday, there's going to be all Zatoichi films. We've reacted to the first two already in the past, so this will be the next 5 in order. And yeah, it'll be Monday through Friday next week. There will be no movies next week on Saturday and Sunday. It's just Monday through Friday. So yeah. But after that, we'll go back to our normal Saturday and Sunday. And just as a reminder, as always, we do pre-record these movies during the week, but we upload them on the weekend just because it makes it easier, and at the same time, it allows for every day of the week to have some sort of reaction content on it. And on top of that, we do have a couple Let's Plays we are currently going through. We have started Horizon Forbidden West. That is our new, I guess you could say, main Let's Play. And that is going to be every other day. So you're going to see an episode of it drop today, or, well, by the time you're seeing this, it'll already have dropped. But you'll also see one on Sunday, and then on Tuesday, and then Thursday, and Saturday, and so on and so forth like that. Every other day, there will be a new episode dropping for Horizon Forbidden West. We are also starting Poppy Playtime tomorrow, this Saturday. Poppy Playtime is a donation reward Let's Play for Venom. And if you want to know how to donate for a future PS5 Let's Play, go to the channel search, and all in one search, type in June Double Reward Month PS5. It should take you to the correct video that will let you know everything you need to in regards to how to donate for a future PS5 Let's Play. So, all of that being said, let us get on with the reaction and see what this episode of Big City Greens has in store for us. So, When the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction because yes, we do redirect all reactions on this channel. You know how YouTube's copyright system is shit, right? Well, because of that, I want to try and avoid any possible channel strikes or even worse, a channel termination, which unfortunately I've had to deal with in the past and just don't want to deal with again. So because of that, we push all the reactions off to another site. I understand you don't want to have to click all these extra links just to get to the reaction. You'd rather it be here even if it's chopped up. But it's only one link per video. In the description below, you just click the link, takes you right to it. And on the plus side, because of this, all of you, yes, every single one of you gets to see the full unedited reaction, completely free. That's right, free. No paywall, no Patreon subscription required, and you don't even have to sync up your own copy. That's pretty awesome, because most reaction channels on YouTube can't get... Excuse me. Most reaction channels on YouTube can't really get away with that due to very valid reasons. Monetary reasons, copyright reasons, whatever. But this is something that I do pride myself on being able to give to you all. And this goes for all reactions. Series reactions, movie reactions, all reactions. You get the full unedited reaction completely free. Every time. So, yeah. Hope you enjoy that. And after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after fades to black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts. Will not only contain spoilers to the episodes, just one episode in this case, but will also possibly contain just my general thoughts on it, thoughts on the series so far, on stuff like that, and possibly even stuff related to the channel. I mean, you never know. It's always worth checking out just to be safe. So, all of that being said, thank you as always so much for tuning in, and for now, I'll see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. It does seem weird, doesn't it? I mean, I know there were episodes, like, in the first run I did of this, like the first 9 episodes, I know that was a while back, so I don't remember everything about those, but I know there were episodes and segments in those that didn't necessarily have Gloria in them that I liked. Yet now, ever since starting back up again, the best episodes have had Gloria focus. And the best segments, specifically, are Gloria focused. And it's just like, whenever we have an episode that doesn't have Gloria, it's not bad. Again, it's just meh. It's nothing special. It's just, you know, basic. It's okay. But then we have the Gloria stuff, and it's like, it just suddenly shoots up for me. And it's like, I don't want to, like, pretend that it's just because of her, because I know it's not. Like, yes, I love Gloria as a character. She's my favorite character. I've made no secret of that. But I know it's not just because of her. The stories that are told in these episodes and these segments that focus on her, in my opinion, just tend to be better. They have better messages, better themes. And it's like, even the first segment here, the Green Family Legacy or whatever it was called, even that episode featured her, and it was a great episode, a great segment. It was a really good segment, and it featured her in it, even if she just had a small, like, single line moment. But then the second segment here, it's like just like tippy top of the scale for me with this show. And it's just like, why are the Gloria episodes just so amazing comparatively? Is it because I connect with her? Is it because I understand her pain and her desire to, you know, be something more than she is to some degree? And it's like, I don't know. It's weird though, because it's like I'm not like super like determined to like be someone or anything. I don't have like grand ambitions like that where it's like, oh, I want to be like a big artist, or I want to make a big name for myself in whatever kind of field or whatnot. No, I don't really have desires for that kind of stuff. My desires is more in terms of just, having a better life. um Stuff like, oh, I want to have a partner, I want to get married and have kids and stuff. Oh, I want to not live in the terrible living situation I'm in. Stuff like that. It's like my aspirations aren't like these big glorious things. They're more just like normal life stuff. Yeah, it's weird. But it's like somehow when I see like episodes with Gloria and I'm gonna have to cut this. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. The male person came to the door and apparently needed me to sign for something, and so I had to get up and take care of that. Um, but yeah, it's like I don't have like big aspirations like that, so it's just it's weird that I connect with her and like feel for her, and it's just like moments like in the second segment here where it's like she's going on about like what her paintings mean and everything, and it kind of like zooms into her face like that. It's like it's just like it's creepy and weird but also endearing. And it's something that is kind of difficult to explain in that regard. So yeah, just it's just it, it's just I really like her character. But again, it's like the messages and everything of these episodes and these segments that involve her just tend to be better. And I don't know why. I don't know like what it is about the writers, the creators and stuff making the episodes and segments that focus on her have so much more depth to them. And again, there's exceptions, I'm sure, in those first 9 episodes that I just don't remember as much. But it's like since we started this back up, the one segment in episode 10 and now the one segment here have both been like the very top of the top of this series for me. And it's like, why is that? Why are those segments just so much better? And it's like if I think about it, I can think of like some segments and stuff from the first 9 episodes. But again, back when I reacted to it, it's like all that time ago, that I really liked. Like uh there was the one with Remy's family situation and everything, and you had Tio Danny Trejo as his butler or whatnot. I really like that one. I believe I remember liking the one with like them at the pool and stuff, the community pool, stuff like that. At least they're memorable to me, if nothing else. But then it's like again, since coming back, it's like the stuff. Most of it's been meh, except for the ones with um with Gloria, and those ones have been just like top game, and it's wild to me. But let's actually talk about these individual segments. So the first segment, um, even though Gloria had a very small portion in it, like it still had Gloria in it. So my thought on it still stands in that regard. But even with like almost no Gloria in it, it was still great. focusing on like the history of the Green family and all these different things they did to not only just try to get the farm going, but saving it, and having it be like the younger generations have always been the ones to keep up hope and to save the farm when troubles brewed. It's a cool idea. Um, I do find it weird that almost every single one was just an iteration of Bill and his kids. The only exception being Grandma Alice. Like, she was literally the only one of the like past generation greens that looked different. It's like, oh, you have like three different versions of Bill. You have a different version of Cricket, a different version of Tilly, and it's just like, you could have made them look different. You could have made them have different voice actors. You did not need to do this. Why did you do this? But then Grandma Alice looks completely different. Her when she was a kid, she didn't just look like Tilly. Why was she different? Is it just because all of these flashbacks were like happening, I guess, in like Grandma Alice's head, and that's how she was imagining them? I mean, that's the only way to make it like work, really. Like, if you want to believe that that's the reason they looked like that, but there's not really any necessarily there's not necessarily any real evidence to support that. That's the problem. It's just kind of like there. I don't know. But if you want to believe that, that at least makes it understandable. Um, but yeah, it was good. It had a good theme and message about like even if the message was a little corny as fuck, like, oh, the farm is the real treasure all along. It's like, shut the fuck up. But it's like it's nice and everything. It's just corny as shit. Um, it really is. But yeah, it's nice. It's really cool seeing like the family history and stuff. So I can't be too harsh on it. But then like we see the second segment here, and it's a little silly, of course, like the fact that all these art pieces, which are genuinely good on their own, are ignored until Cricket draws these, stupid little doodles on them. And all of a sudden, people think they're like high art. It's like, the fuck? That's so dumb. That's so ridiculously stupid and unrealistic, obviously. But it serves the message, and the message is all about these two working together and finding something that they can connect over, rather than constantly being at odds with each other. And Cricket has to learn to not try to take all the credit for himself, and give the credit where it's due, that the popularity of the art was because of both sides, not just his doodles. It's the combination of both, which still is silly and makes no sense, but kids show. It's a show that's mostly marketed towards children. It's like the creators are definitely able to make certain parts of it more I guess you could say mature and allow for adults to enjoy it, but you could tell they're like being mandated to keep it very childlike. And there's definitely plenty of moments where that's very obvious. So yeah, that is definitely showcased here. Yet this episode was still great because of Gloria, because her outside of just the great messages and morals and themes and all, you also had the aspect of like the humor that generally surrounds Gloria. The humor centering around her, being a young adult dealing with a lot of issues. And while like she's clearly supposed to be like early 20s and everything, not like 30 early 30s like me. It's like I still find that sort of connection to that. Because maybe because of my autism and stuff, I don't like grow up, I guess you could say, at the same rate as other people. Um I tend to be, a lot of people would say, a little childish. I act younger than I am, people would say. Of course, that's all, I mean, conformist bullshit, but that's not really the point. Hey, the mailman's coming back. This time I think actually putting regular mail in the box. I'll get that later. As long as I don't need to sign anything again. But yeah, it's just like, oh, I need to just grow up, is what a lot of people might say, but it's like, according to conformist bullshit. Like, why do we have to live our lives that way? Why do we have to live our lives according to what other people say is right for our age? Enjoy whatever the fuck you want to enjoy. If you're 60 years old and still loving hugging and cuddling and um, collecting plushes, do it. It's awesome. It doesn't make you any less, like, it doesn't make you childish or immature. It just means you like collecting plushes. Nothing wrong with that. And if I'm 32 years old and want to, like, play video games and watch fun cartoons and collect plushes and stuff like that, there's nothing wrong with that. I really, it really irritates me when people try to like adhere to these strict like age rules and everything. Like, oh, at certain ages you have to be into, I don't know, taxes and shit. It's like, who is into taxes, first of all? Second of all, it's like, no, you don't. You be in whatever you are into. It's like, stop gatekeeping. Just stop it. Bad. Don't do that. Yeah, it's just, it's ridiculous. And so it's like I see maybe a lot of myself in her because of, I guess you could say, my young soul. um but it's like, there's a lot of stuff like she deals with, like just emotional stuff and a little bit of existential stuff and whatnot, that it's just like I do connect to on that regard. But again, even outside of just her character, it's like these episodes just seem like they have more effort put into them. These segments just have better writing and character work and just feel like there's a lot more depth than there is in the episodes without her. And I don't know why that is. Maybe the writers just really fucking love Gloria. Maybe it's like the writers and the creator of the show are just like, we came up with a bomb ass character here, and we're just going to put all the effort into those episodes, into those segments. Like, it's possible. Because, I mean, that's not like a new concept where a show's creator just really fucking loves one of their characters specifically. Um, for example, even though I don't quite get it, Eiichiro Oda, the creator of One Piece, I believe it's been said in interviews and stuff that his favorite character is Sanji. That Sanji is his favorite character that he writes and draws and stuff. And it's like, Sanji's not one of my favorite characters, but hey, if that's his favorite character that he puts in his manga, then fine. Like, mangakas and writers and video game creators and stuff can have their favorite characters from their own works. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe the creator of this, maybe the writers of this just really love Gloria. It's possible. I really love Gloria, so I get it. But yeah, it's like, I really, really did like this episode, and I mean both segments for sure. But the second segment was definitely better. And I just really enjoyed it and had some amazing moments. But tell me what you thought. Tell me your thoughts down below. And for now, before we end this off, I'll remind you once again that we have a lot of great content to check out on the channel. Between Monday and Friday, we have a plethora of awesome series reactions, and on Monday, we specifically have YouTube reactions as well, or at least YouTube adjacent. Anything that doesn't quite fit into a regular series or movie reaction goes in this slot. And speaking of movie reactions, we have movie reactions every Saturday and Sunday. They're pre-recorded during the week, but uploaded on the weekend, just so that every day has some kind of reaction content going on for it. Next week will be an exception because we're doing Zatoichi Movie Week, Monday through Friday, all Zatoichi movies, one each day. So 5 movies, 5 days, but there will be no movie reactions next weekend. We also have a couple Let's Plays we are currently going through. We have started Horizon Forbidden West, and that is every other day. So you'll see one today on Friday, but then you'll see one on Sunday, and then Tuesday, and then Thursday, and so on and so forth, every other day. So basically each week it switches. Like one week you'll have it on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. The next week you'll have Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and so on and so forth. But yeah, we're also starting this weekend on Saturdays Poppy Playtime. This is a donation reward Let's Play for Venom. And yeah, really interested to show you guys the playthrough of this one as well. If you want to know how to donate for a future PS5 Let's Play, go to the channel search, and all in one search, type in June Double Reward Month PS5. It should lead you to the correct video that will tell you everything you need to know in regards to how to donate for a future PS5 Let's Play. But all of that being said, thank you so much as always for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts, like I said, down below. And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See you all next time.